First, a huge announcement from the NFL. It is pressuring players to get the vaccine or there could be consequences. Sports anchor Charlotte McBride is here. And Charlotte, you and I have talked about this. This is a big deal. This is a big deal.
Yeah, Leslie, this is a huge deal. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is warning the NFL's players tonight. In a memo, Goodell informed teams of some new operating principles, adding even more incentives for players to get vaccinated. This season, if a game is postponed because of a COVID-19 outbreak on a team and cannot be rescheduled during the 18 weeks of the regular season, then the team with that outbreak will be forced to forfeit. If a forfeit occurs, then players from both teams will not be paid that week, and the team responsible for the canceled game will cover financial losses and be subject to further discipline from the commissioner's office. The team with the outbreak of unvaccinated players will also be credited with a loss for purposes of playoff seeding. The opposing team will be given a win. The league has insisted it will not force players to get vaccinated, but it's certainly putting forth some pretty big incentives to get these guys vaccinated before the season begins. Coming up later in sports, what this could mean for the Washington football team and its below average vaccination rate. Leslie?
Yeah, perhaps if this pandemic hit you in the pocketbook, you might think differently about it. All right, Charlotte, thank you.